Whoops. Excuse me, I'm breaking the equipment. Today is the 14th of November 2022. It's a Monday morning. Good morning. How are you doing today? It's a rather cold morning in Hungary. The heat actually kicked in. It's 3 degrees centigrade. Let me just clean this up because something fell apart over here and I have to put it together. So we are going to continue with Paddington Bear. And then this week I am planning to start the first Christmas project. Hello, lights, stay on. Too early in the morning for this nonsense. There we go. Let me get situated. Let me try and hook up. Let me change my glasses to ones I can see with, meaning my new ones. This is Paddington Bear. I have done some work offline, and I think this is a 310 over here. I don't know what this one belongs to. We need this one for the background. Let me try and see if I can hook up to our fantastic YouTube. Well. Let's put it this way. Let's try and hook up. There we go. we have voice, then let's get to work. Okay, I think we're all set. Then let's continue Paddington Bear. Now that things have settled down a little bit over here, maybe we can get down to serious business. Do you think so? Okay. Let's see what you can see or what you cannot see. Good morning, good morning. It's morning here in Hungary. A bit of a chilly morning. As I said, the furnace actually kicked in for the first time today. We had the first birthday party yesterday. Has anybody seen my diamond painting pads? If you've seen them, let me know. Because I found them. It is total mess over here, behind with all the projects. First of all, I think what we'll have to do is freshen up in the diamond painting pens. The sticky stuff does have a tendency to dry out, you know, and then doesn't want to work. I think pretty soon I'm gonna change the tip of the diamond painting pens, because lately it's been giving me issues, and we don't like issues, do we? of issues with a certain diamond painting. I have contacted the owner and said that it's impossible, absolutely impossible to continue with it. She said she will look into it. I said, okay, well, you've been looking into it for the past month. How about not just looking, but, fixing the problem would be helpful. She said, okay, we will. I said, okay, thank you. That's about as polite as I can get at the moment when I am so frustrated with a diamond painting that should not be that difficult, We've been at this for almost 2 years now, so we have a pretty good idea of what a diamond painting should or should not do. And it should not give you a nervous breakdown, is my opinion, and I would stick to it. Okay. I see. Oh, we have a whole bunch down there, which I didn't see before. So let's get at it. Why we have this color out. No, that's messy. We don't want messy. And that's crooked. I know. I will straighten it out. Not that I can see straight yet, but let's have our lines straight. Seriously. So Paddington Bear is coming along. Absolutely no problem with this particular canvas. This is from Fansels. First time I ordered from them. I was not too impressed with the packaging and lots of wrinkles and what have you, because the diamond painting was all squished up in a bag. But as you can see, it turned out fine and it is beautiful. In case you have a lot of wrinkles, just go over it with an iron. Of course, you always check your iron. On the corner of the diamond painting, you move the iron around. I already showed you in a previous video how to iron it. Unless it is written on the bottom not to iron, you can definitely iron it with the proper temperature, which you check in the corner of your diamond painting in case you have a boo-boo, it will not show. That's how to handle that particular issue. Okay. All of my large trays are occupied at the moment. So we're going to use this one. Yeah, there's about 3 projects or 4 right now on my table, and I don't even have the Christmas one out yet. So we need to get a move on these things. Where did the bug come from in the middle of winter? Was it shipped? Do you get bugs for free, one of the kits? Or they decided to spend the winter in my house? Who knows? Right. We don't know. We just go along and do whatever the symbols tell us to do and dump diamonds all over the place which we don't want to do. I said we don't dump. Diamonds are not paying attention to me. I guess they're still sleeping. Would it help if I dump coffee on them? I don't think so. I don't think that would be a good idea. Trying to get it as straight as possible. Hello, Nightbot. Did you wake up? Haven't seen Nightbot in a while. Good morning, good morning. How are you, sweet Nanette? Nice to see you. It's rather foggy over here, which is unusual, but it is foggy. And as I said, it's chilly because my furnace started heating. First time this year yet. I mean, this season, shall we say. How are you doing today? Hello, welcome. I would prefer doing the background with a larger tray, but this is what we have available, so this is just fine. Little person had a lovely first birthday dinner yesterday. I am exhausted. And there's 3 more to come. But goodness, it's not. Thank you very much, Nanette. How nice of you to say so. The rest of he had a birthday party in school on Friday. And he had another one yesterday over here. And thank you. He's 3 years old on the 19th. So we have to schedule the celebrations because in 4 different houses. So one after the other. Oh, Nightbot is going crazy. Nightbot, relax. Somebody sending me sweet emojis, and Nightbot gets all hysterical. I'm afraid to shut Nightbot down because there are a few people that are rather bored and they like to go into small channels and cause problems. As we know, everybody has that problem. Thank you, thank you. He was so surprised by this candle, that's like a firecracker. And my husband was holding his hands because he wanted to grab the candle, and it's really very hot. So hubby was holding his hands down so he doesn't get into any problems. But he loved it. He was not scared from it. Thank you. Well, I don't know what happened because I noticed last night that the views went up. I was rather surprised how little views my diamond painting gets, and I thought maybe people are getting bored with diamond painting, but I think it was an issue with YouTube, and it seemed to have gotten okay, whatever they did. I was surprised at how little views it got, and I thought I was doing something wrong. But it's okay. So I'm glad that 2 birthday parties are finished. This is one child that is overly celebrated. He has adopted grandmothers because we don't have any family in this country. So the godparents' parents wanted to be like adopted grandparents. So I said, okay, sure. It's very nice. He does spend some time with them in the village. Not the village that we go to, but the other village. I have a flying insect in here. I don't know where it came from. I mean, they're supposed to go to sleep for the winter, don't they? I was under that impression. I'm going to kill you. I don't know what you are, but I don't want you in here. I'm going to kill the insect. Traffic picked up outside. It was rather quiet this morning, considering it is a Monday morning and a work day, school day. Hubby is on morning shift. Baby is in school. He's growing up fast. Which is good. He's healthy and a happy little boy. He doesn't talk as much as I think he should be talking, but his teacher doesn't seem to be concerned. She said it is common for families that speak different languages in the house, and there are 3 languages spoken over here in my house, that sometimes the children learn a bit slower because they get confused with all the languages. But just think, he will know already 3 languages at a very early age. Okay, this doesn't want to pick up. Let's just fill some of the gooky stuff in there. And let's see if it will pick up like it's supposed to. Some of it is for pre-order, Nanette. Some of it is for review. This Paddington Bear is for review, which means the company will send you a free product and they want you to load up a video on their website and to give a review of the product. So far, I am very happy with the product. I was not happy with the packaging. So this particular diamond painting is for review. I told the company that's fine, but you will not get a great review if your product is not great, because I will give my honest impression. This is how I learned diamond painting from other diamond painters, and I knew which companies to avoid, so you do not waste your money on a bad product. The other product, the other diamond painting is not bad, it just has issues. And it is a new company here in Hungary, and they will have to improve. Actually, their computer needs improving, because the way they printed out the canvas, it's not good. The color combination for the symbols is not good. It's off center, which means there's no straight line. Supposedly, if you get the bottom line straight, and the rest will be okay. Well, I use a ruler to try and make a straight line, and the printing itself was off. So, doing my best with a bad product, which is not unusual. It happens. So the next project, excuse me, from the cold weather and my voice and yeah, I get issues. Okay, let's just go along with the background. There is a lot of background, and then Paddington Bear, of course, is in the middle. So the rest is all this color, the background. So I will do that, and then we will fill in the colors. Yes. You do need patience for this craft, but I do other things also, so. And of course, the holiday. The holidays are always a lot of fun, a lot of new things we are going to do. And the baby got an activity center, so that should keep him busy. I was planning for the long school holiday, you know. He knows how to count, he knows the colors, but he's not talking as much as, in my opinion, that he should. But like I said, the teacher said it's okay. He will catch up with the other children. I said, okay. But I was worried that we are confusing him. Here in Europe, it's quite normal to have different languages in the house, because such a small country, we have other countries around. How much if I sold them? This costs 15,000 forints, about $50, $60 US dollars. When it is finished and framed. I ask people, do you want me to frame it or do you want your own framing? Most people would prefer to use their own frames. Maybe they have something at home they want to put it into, or, the color combination for their home. A lot of them want something for the living room, to put above the couch. That's a big one. That's underneath here. That big one is a long one. It's poppies, red poppies. And they want to put this over their entrance door. There's a space that's empty, and they thought it would be nice and colorful for their entrance. Inside, they're going to put it up there, and they don't want it framed. So I said, okay. It would take a while. They said it's okay because the house is not finished yet, so they have not moved in yet. I said, okay, just let me know, how everything is coming along. And when necessary, I will give it priority. In the meantime, we're going to start Christmas projects. We have that cute little baby Santa Claus. No, it isn't. It's a snowman. And we have a Christmas picture. We have keychains. We have a Christmas stocking. Now, I'm making that for our baby. And we're going to stuff it, with candy and little toys and crayons, little things for the stocking. That will also be diamond painted stocking, so it will be nice and shiny. And let's see, we got stickers, we got Christmas shopping bag, all sorts of new stuff. I always look for new things to share, because I think you would be bored with all the same things. I know I would be, so I presume my viewers would also be bored with it. And I love to discover new things and new crafts. Hopefully things will start to quiet down a little bit. We have been extremely busy, so I am ready for some peace and quiet. Fortunately, my name day is the same date as the baby's birthday, so that will be Yahoo, Adrienne. Hello, welcome. How are you? It's damn cold here. I gotta stop swearing. Can you imagine the first thing the baby will be saying is swearing? Oh, I have to be careful. When you first learn a foreign language, the first thing you learn is how to swear. I don't know why. Happy Monday. It's cold here, Adrian. 3 degrees centigrade. My furnace kicked in. So far, we have gas. Yeah. We have gas, we have electricity, so not complaining. Never know what's going to happen, but so far so good. Better than some of the countries in Europe. I did stock up on candles, and I have a camping stove in case the electricity goes out because mine goes on electricity. So whatever happens, we are prepared. We are not expecting any problems, but we were warned to have our emergency supplies ready. So I got it ready. Rather be prepared than to freeze in a minus 30 degrees centigrade. It does get cold here. I am actually hoping for snow. For the past 2 years in this city, we had no snow. Now we have snow in Hungary, lots of it. But I don't know. No snow for the past 2 years. And the agriculture actually needs it to have enough, when the snow melts, to have enough water supply in the ground. So it's been a rather dry summer, which means the price of food is up. But it's up everywhere, so. Like they said, people have to eat. And you need heat. So they did make a statement in a school that they are not going to turn they're not going to turn the thermostat down for the little ones because 19 degrees is just too cold for the little ones to be there all day long. And they are there from 8 in the morning until 4 in the afternoon, and they sleep after lunch. So they said the hospitals and the schools for the little ones are exempt from turning down the thermostat. The offices and the federal buildings will be at 19 degrees during winter, which is rather cold to work in. But the adults can handle it much better than children or old people, I am mostly worried about the old people in the villages. If they do not have wood-burning stoves, they are having a bit of problem, Hopefully our social services will look after the elderly. They did set up warming places. Can you believe? This is 2023, and they have to set up warming places and, with hot tea and everything. The little ones and the older people cannot regulate their body temperature as well as the younger people. So, could be a problem. And I don't know why they're doing it because we have enough gas and oil in the country. The reserves are all filled up. So we should not have any problem. I am fast. Do I talk fast? I talk slow. I'm half asleep. I am using a multiplacer now for the background. And when we're doing the other part, then I use the single placer. See? This is a 4-placer. This is a 3-placer. And this is a 1-placer. So for the background, since I told you there's a main picture of Paddington Bear in the middle, the rest is all the same color. which makes it a little bit faster, which is good because I want to get to the Christmas stuff. Really, I love doing holiday decorations. I stay away from anything religious. We respect everyone's religion in this house, whether they are Christian or Muslim or no religion, whatever. So respect goes a long way, even in the family. We do not talk about religion or politics. However, I was hoping for better results for the U.S. elections, but it's okay. No problem. As long as things settle down on the border, I'm happy. The thing that I don't understand, since I am retired, not even a month yet, I have more work to do than I was working. It is impossible. I can't catch up. And I talked with other people and they have the same issues. They thought when they retire they will have all this time on their hands. And it doesn't work like that. So we do our craft one after the other. It will get done. Like I said, because of the holidays, some things will be put on the back burner. They will get done slower, and we will get into the fun of the holidays. So exciting to see what these companies come up with, what new products, And of course, we want everything to glitter and shine. This is why we do diamond painting, because the pretty colors, it sparkles, especially in a gray day like today. Really, I did not realize that there is such a thing as color therapy. I never knew that. And I studied psychology, but I guess it must be something new. No, I don't want to go back to school. I haven't decided what my new, whether I should take a new job or what it should be. I was concentrating on trying to get some rest, but it's not working. I am not one to sit around and do nothing. I simply can't. I'm either crocheting or knitting or doing some craft or learning something new. I'm too used to being active. So many things to learn. My goodness. But the new things that I learned to make with pom-poms turned out beautiful, so cute. Next thing I want to learn is I want to make a little toy out of old socks. You always have odd socks because the washing machine eats the socks. Yeah. Well, I saw something and I'm dying to try it out. It's so cute. Now, I don't guarantee that my first try will be as good as, what they're showing, but I'm willing to try. I give a good laugh. When my teddy bear turned out to be a doggy, yeah. I had that. And everybody was complimenting my doggy. I said, it's a teddy bear. It's not a doggy. It's a teddy bear. No, no, no. It's so cute. I go, okay, okay. I know I made a mistake. Don't rub it in. Anyway, it did turn out cute, even though it didn't look like a teddy bear. So the next thing is a snowman, and then a penguin, and then a doll made out of socks. And in the meantime, we're going to start on our Christmas projects. We call it winter holiday. Yeah. Yes, I do need rest, but I am the type that I cannot just do nothing, you know? I'm so used to being very, very busy. Um, my husband suggested I teach English as a foreign language since I was a translator. Um, I really don't want to teach. It was very hard to be in service for 20 years, and I got quite a bit of abuse when I was wearing a uniform. I don't understand why, but other people have the same problem, so it wasn't just me. I'm not complaining because I have a very good pension, so it was worth the work. But the problem is, I am in the reserves, which means they can draft me if things get messy. I keep on telling them I'm too old. They don't believe me. Then okay. I still had a lot of vacation time because I didn't take vacation. The only time I was not at work was when I had the baby. And I was off for 10 days after having the baby. And then they called me for emergency. They had no translator. And I said, well, excuse me, but I just had a baby, you know? Like, what am I supposed to do with the baby? They said, bring the baby along. So the baby went in the army. Oh, everybody was spoiling him rotten. Oh, they wouldn't put him down. But that was only like, you know, a couple of hours. They needed an emergency translator, so I said, okay. And they picked me up and they brought me home, so baby went in the military. Everybody was holding him and rocking him. I said, oh my goodness. He was a tiny little thing. He was 11 pounds when he was born. He was a big one. But after that, they let me rest for 6 weeks. So that's the only time I was not working. So I had, I don't know how much vacation time, and they said, do I want to retire early? And they add my vacation time. I said, well, why not just pay me the vacation time, you know? I already did the 20 years, so that's what they did. They make all sorts of offers, you know? Sign up for another 3 years and we will give you so much money and we will make you a higher rank. And I said, no, thank you. Enough. And then I got sick and I missed my retirement party. Yep. And they ate my cake. So yesterday, hubby brought a Russian, they call it a Russian cake, which is, you know, fruit and lots of whipped cream. Because I don't like this, you know, sugary stuff. He said, are you going to stop complaining about your cake for your retirement? Are you going to stop now? Here's your cake. Shut up. I said, yes, dear, thank you. Nag, nag, nag. Usually I don't nag. And I did not get a gold watch or anything. I said, well, the least they could have done. But not complaining because the pension I work for is excellent. You know, in Hungary, a US dollar goes a long way, which, we have to think about, the baby's future and his education. College and university cost a lot of money. So, you have to start early to save the money. If he is able, we want him to also reach his doctorate. If he's not able, then, have a good craft in his hand. Good craftsmen are always in demand as far as workplaces are concerned, and especially if he speaks languages. He's learning English from me, he's learning Arabic from his father, and he's learning Hungarian from his school, and his adopted, grandparents and godparents, this country speaks Hungarian. But as long as he knows English, and I think German is a second language I would probably recommend for him, because we are so close to other countries that speak German. So with the English and the German, he has excellent opportunities, and we have to think about that. I like to be prepared rather than having a nervous breakdown, how I'm going to educate and all of that. I would rather start early. Whatever he's capable of, whatever he makes him happy. I will not have a nervous breakdown if he will not have a doctorate, Whatever he wants to do, he loves cars. But then his godfather is an international rig driver. He drives one of those huge monsters. Oh, that thing is so big. But what's funny, they put the baby on the army vehicles, and he didn't want to get off. I said, "You coming home?" He's going, "No." I said, "Yeah, you coming home? I'm your mother. You coming home with me?" He goes, "No, I don't want to go." I go, "Now you can talk, huh? You can say no to your mother." Miserable little kid. He loves any kind of cars, trucks, trains, anything like that. He loves it. Well, probably he will go into that area. I don't know. Of course, his father and I would wish him to go into the academic field, but if he doesn't want to, it's not going to make him happy. And it's important for him to do something that he likes. And he can have more than one career, The more you learn, the more good chance you have of finding a good job. And in this part of the world, knowing different languages is very, very useful. Oh, we will see. I don't have to cook today. Isn't that wonderful? I have lots of leftovers from yesterday. And we even have a slice of cake. We don't eat much dessert. We prefer fresh fruits and vegetables and salads and things like that. It's only for special occasions that we have like, cake or something like that. The baby's face with that sparkler was amazing. He was absolutely, his eyes are all lit up. That's the first time we saw one of those, I don't know, fireworks or whatever on top of the cake. We never had it before. Well, actually, up until now, he was too little to really realize, that it's his birthday. Um, he was all smiles in school, too. He was the only one with birthday that week. Once a week, they have the birthdays for all the children, usually on a Friday. And they have a party for all the children that have birthdays that week. And then the parents bring cake and, what have you, because the children get healthy food in school, which I approve of. They changed the diet to less sugar, less salt, less fat. So they are trending toward a healthy diet in the school. It's a little bit more expensive, for his lunches. Actually, they get 3 meals in school because in Hungary they get 5 meals you're supposed to have. You have your breakfast, you have your 10 o'clock snack, which is usually a piece of fruit or something like that, a croissant or some light snack, and then between 12 and 1 o'clock comes the main meal of the day. This is how it's worked in Hungary. And at 4 o'clock, they have the afternoon tea. That's when they wake up, and then they come home. And then they get supper at home. So this is how it is scheduled. But he loves school. Excuse me. Usually winter and runny nose. I swear I have an allergy. Well, we did very well with Paddington Bear this morning. We made excellent progress. No, Nanette, and they really switched to more fruit for, the mid-meals snacks rather than having a cookie or something like that. They switched to either yogurt or fresh fruit. And, well, at home he gets all freshly cooked food. I do not use any pre-cooked or frozen food or anything like that. I cook everything from scratch. And I'm glad that, the school went in that direction. We talked, I go to the parents' meeting and very much approve of their attitude, the teachers, the nannies. They have really improved how they handle the children, since it is the law in this country that they must go to school at age 3, We have no kindergarten here. They go from nursery school to primary school at age 6. So for the next 3 years, he will be in this school, which is very close by. But they are not allowed to walk to school alone. They must be accompanied by a parent that is registered in the school to make sure no unauthorized person picks up the baby. And we have been online for 1 hour, so I will say goodbye for now. Have a fantastic day, afternoon, evening. I will see you all later on. Take care, be healthy, be happy. Please hit the like button. Bye for now. Mwah. Thank you for coming. Bye.